good evening. Well, I don't know why I'm so awkward when I do little intros. It's not even evening, it's afternoon. There's still light out. I'm here. I just finished watching Chris the Girl's video of Salem. I went to Salem back in 2020 and like it just I want to go back because obviously 2020 things were happening and other things weren't happening. So like just seeing her do all the research, it was a really really well done video, and I'm really proud to see like her progress because I've been watching her since like 2021, I think. I don't know, I don't remember. Either way, it's an afternoon on a Wednesday. It's recording day. Speaking of recording day, my husband's about to start having like Tuesday, Wednesdays off again, which is our preferred days off. So I might stop recording on Wednesdays, which really doesn't matter to y'all, but that means that I'll be pushing off the video uploads until Thursdays probably, which that does matter. So, I mean, honestly, like it's no big deal. It's just one day off. So I don't know what's going to happen with that, but eventually my schedule will be changing in like 3 weeks. So anyways, here's the outfit. I just finished the beret yesterday. It's really cute. I got this little patch at Prometheus Esoterica recently. I think I talked about it last week. I know for sure I made a short of it with my haul. I've been really into these little striped berets lately. They're very cute. This is Barnabas, I believe his name is. I got him at Gideon's. I don't remember the artist name. I'll put the name right here, but I'm such a fan of his art, and he just does a really great job in doing like spooky cute. And so anytime I see a pin that's like really interesting, I'll probably pick it up. The dress is a Calvin Klein dress that I got at Ross or Marshall's, probably Ross, like 5 years ago. It's one of those that I like rotate through, and it looks best with like an apron. It's a really heavy dress, so I try not to wear it unless it's like warm or cold out, but I'm not leaving the house. I have my big old contacts in, so that means I can't drive. And that's about it with my outfit. Oh, I got my bracelets on. I got both of these trading at HHN last year. I think the knife one or the saw one is the first one I traded for, and the upside down one, I think somebody just gave it to me. I don't remember, but they're both very cute. Saw one, let me flip it around so I can show you the blood on the other side. Excuse me, right there. Very cute. So yeah, that's the outfit. It's a red outfit. I actually had planned on wearing another striped outfit with like red incorporated into it, but the sleeves are way too tight on me, and so I'm in the middle of fixing that up because I cannot stand having sleeves that are restricting. Plus it's like cotton, so it barely stretches, and the way that I sewed it together was a zigzag stitch, and zigzag stitches don't really like allow for stretchiness. It's on me because it's like one of the first things I ever sewed. But anyways, we're going to be doing some cleaning, I think, which is a very boring subject, but like I have some decor I could put out and then I'll show you what I've done for like my yearly annual Halloween decor, even though it stays up all year, spooky decor thing. So one of the reasons why I really really want to clean the bathroom is because like my husband got me a black light thing, and we kind of shined it in the bathroom, and it's so gross. It's kind of embarrassing to talk about, to be honest, and I'm not going to show y'all because it's so freaking gross. But like I also got that new rug I was talking about last week, and I kind of crocheted a rug a couple years back and like never finished it off, but at least it's something. So I just really wanted to get this done, and also because I just don't want to leave the house. If I leave the house, I'm going to spend money, and I don't want to spend money. I'm trying to save money for HHN and our Halloween trip, so our anniversary trip. So I'd rather like not. And like there's nothing out there right now that I really really want. Like the only things I'd want is fabric or like bed sheets and shower curtains. Speaking of shower curtains, I don't know if you can see, that's Niles? I don't know. I didn't grow up with cartoons because I was a PBS kid and we never had cable, so I can't remember the show that he's from, but he says splashing. You can see his little butt down there, but I'm not going to show y'all just in case YouTube gets upset with me. But yeah, it's kind of cute. We've had that one for a while too. We kind of like, once we got the Halloween curtain in the other bathroom, we replaced this one with that one. And yeah, this is the bathroom nobody sees, so whatever. Yeah, after I finish this bathroom, like I'm mostly just focusing on the floors because the floors are disgusting in here. and then we're gonna go into the other bathroom, which is more aesthetically pleasing. Also, to help me through this task, I'm listening to like a Japanese metal playlist. I'm starting off with I don't know how to say it. I don't speak Japanese. I can't read it, and it's Zemeth. I think that's the artist name. Can't remember. I'm using the song in one of my sewing video shorts, so you might know who I'm referencing. If not, I don't know how else to convey it. I'm sorry. It's just really hard for me to like be a fan of multiple genres of music, but like not be able to explain who I'm listening to. So anyways, all you need to know is it's VK, it's Japanese metal, it's great stuff. It helps you get the moving. Being so honest with y'all, wearing the longest dress that I own was probably the worst idea. I'm like hiking it up. I really hope I have the energy to finish this, but I don't think I'll be able to get to my second bathroom. But at least I'll like sweep up the floor and like mop a little bit. But oh my god, this is so... thanks for being my accountability buddies, y'all. Since I'm here, I kind of want to talk about like the BallerinaFarm situation, because like I've been wanting to talk about it all week, and like I tried to kind of talk about it with my husband, but like he gets it, but he's on my side, which is great, but like also like I don't know, I want to talk about it more and I don't want to talk his ear off, and I think it's unfair to him. But like the whole entire situation, so I am like, not clearly, but I am in the vintage community. I've been in the vintage community for a while. And one of the things about being in the vintage community is like a lot of us say vintage style, not vintage values. And it's been like a hashtag we've had since the Instagram days. The whole trad wife thing has always been like such a shame and a damper, because like while being able to choose how you want to live your life is a big part of feminism, it's also a step back when your view of feminism is putting other people's view of feminism down. Currently, the woman behind the Ballerina Farms is going through a lot, and like I can't say, because I don't follow her. I've never followed her. I think she popped up on my For You page once, and like because I don't prescribe to that part of vintage, she just never popped back up. And like it's kind of really sad to see where her life went, because she was a ballerina. She was in Juilliard. That's wild. I dreamt of being in Juilliard for like either piano or French horn. There's no way. I could not make it. To be one of 16 ballerina dancers to make it into Juilliard, and then being the only modern day like performers to become pregnant before you finish your undergrad is absolutely wild. Her husband stalked her. That's the thing. Her husband stalked her because he is the heir to JetBlue. And it's so unfair that she had to like quit her whole entire life to have 8 children. It's one thing to like want to be a mother. That's one thing. I personally don't want to. That's not for me. I don't want to pass on any of my genetics down to a child. So like that's not something that I can really speak on. However, being forced to have 8 children, being forced to quit your dreams. Juilliard isn't just a drop in the bucket. Like that's not something you just like, oh, well, I have the money, I'll go to Juilliard. Because you have to also be talented. We used to be told stories about people who went to Juilliard, like piano players. They would stick tacks underneath the keys so that like the performers would get injured, so that they get kicked out of the school and can't perform anymore. Like it's that insane and that hard to get into Juilliard. And like I don't know, like seeing the whole entire like internet debate about this, finally after like the vintage community has been saying, hey, it's vintage style, not vintage values, it's kind of like, I don't know what the word is, but like it's not vindictive. It's just kind of good to hear that other people see what we've been seeing for years. I don't know. Like I don't really have much to add to this whole entire thing, because it's just not like something I really talk about in general, because like obviously I am not vintage values. But yeah, it's just really sad to see that somebody is having their life like sucked out of them. I feel for her. I really, really do. Future me, I know that Ballerina Farms recently came out, and it's kind of scummy the way that they did with how like they're now dropping a book, and like that's just they're writing off of the success of the backlash. My point still stands that she still had a very promising career, even though I know her religion wants her to do what she's doing. You don't just go to Juilliard because you have the money to go to Juilliard. It's still kind of wild that all that happened, and I still don't like her husband. Her husband, like she's not co-owner of the farm. She's not labeled on the farm. There's so much more that goes into it, but yeah, I just wanted to reiterate that he's still a stalker, and even though she's not the best person, she still had something promising that was kind of taken away from her because she was stalked. I don't really want people to like misconstrue what I mean by vintage style, not vintage values. So like, it's not like we don't want people to be mothers. We don't want people to like be stay-at-home moms. I think that's a very important role, especially in this economy. If you can afford to be a stay-at-home mom, it is absolutely necessary. There's so many kids who are underprivileged because they don't have their parents at home. I was a child of that. I didn't do well in school because my parents weren't around, and it's not entirely their fault, but like I didn't have help to do my schooling. And so like it's a very important role to have at least one stay-at-home parent or like something to help with education. So like vintage style, not vintage values, just basically means like we don't want to be back in the 1950s where women couldn't vote, where if you were a person of color, you didn't have a vote, you didn't have a voice. Like that's what we mean by vintage style, not vintage values. We don't want to go back to the days where like people didn't have a choice. Not to get too political here, but like there's some things that I see in current politics that might set us back that way. And it's very unfortunate to see us regress with how much progress we made just to like please some people rather than pleasing like the general population. So I gotta stop talking about this. I don't want to talk about politics on here because like it's just so frustrating, and I don't want to get frustrated. I want to finish cleaning up, and I want to not like burn myself out on this video. I am sweating up a storm. Husband, if you're watching this, I'm so sorry, but I can't get to the toilet. I just can't. I can't mentally handle it. But I cleaned around the toilet, and it feels a little bit more clean over there. It's not perfect, but it is what it is. We're gonna bring the other rugs in here. We're gonna switch it out to the nice little plush rugs that I have, and then we're gonna go to the other bathroom and cleaning that up. It's a lot of work to clean. I'm sorry, I just like being on ADHD makes like cleaning tasks so much harder because I don't have the cleaning ADHD. Like I like to be busy, but I don't like to clean, which sucks because I wish like I had the cleaning one. So I just got a comment on my YouTube short with my 1940s crop top, and it just says no. Like I don't know why. That's the thing. Like so I post to both all TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube, and I have to say YouTube has been the meanest to me. YouTube, like I had one time I posted a video of like 1940s whimsigoth, and like my hair wasn't done. It was just tied back after like 4 days of having like curls. So like the curls weren't 1940s, but the outfit was 1940s, like at least 1940s repro. And I was like, 1940s whimsigoth, and the person's like, is the 1940s in the room with us? And it's like, brother, if you knew anything about 1940s, you'd know that this is a 1940s silhouette just because I don't have the hair. Like that's the thing with mixing subcultures, is that it's your own personal style. And fashion in general, like fashion isn't made to be like everybody wears the same thing. And I know that's like the popular consensus right now, is just to look like everybody else. But that's the thing about being alternative, is that you don't look like anybody else. Like I am aware that I'm very lucky to be in or near a city where there's a lot of alternative subcultures, and that I'm able to like take inspiration from different subcultures. But like that's the thing with alternative subculture, you're alternative. Anyways, backtracking. Yeah, YouTube has been the meanest when it comes to comments. There's some comments I'm like, okay, that's really sweet of you, that's really nice of you. surprisingly, Instagram, because like I think my Instagram automatically publishes to Facebook. Surprisingly, nobody's been mean. Terrified, to be honest, of Instagram comments, but like I should have been more terrified of the YouTube comments. And then like TikTok, like my stuff doesn't get pushed out at all. I recently had a video on YouTube get pushed out to like almost 2K viewers, which is like, okay, great, that's awesome. And then another video on Instagram, same like series, but like a different video in that one pushed out to 2K followers, or viewers rather. And then everything on TikTok has been at 300 or less. So it's just like, that's why my TikTok comments are very nice, is because it's just my mutuals usually that are seeing my stuff. So enough of a tangent. I need to get back to the cleaning stuff. I'm sweaty. I might take a break and then go into it, but man, cleaning is hard work. Here is the guest bathroom. I don't think I've shown y'all, but this has been my favorite little thing that I have in my house for a while, because okay, so the thing is with this, hello sir, I kind of want to make it into like a big old circle skirt, because I think that would be like a cute little bottom, like a Lolita skirt, if you know what I mean. That would be such a cute little detail at the bottom, and like cut it in half right here. I think that would be just so lovely, but because I can't find another shower curtain, it lives in my bathroom, which like honestly is the point, I guess. But look how cute, that would be so cute as like a bottom part of a almost like Halloween Lolita outfit, wouldn't it? Up here, I still have like my Valentine's Day stuff. I don't think I'm gonna take it down because just I don't have anywhere else to put it. I don't want to put it in the little buckets that I put it in. I made this little ghosty. I made this little duck. This duck's name is Dahlia. I brought her to Epcot one day and watched fireworks with her, and I thought that was a really cute video. These ones I got for Halloween, not like maybe within the last 3 years. But I've not been enjoying the new ones that have been coming out. These ones were kind of cute because they have the neon lights, which I'm a fan of. But like everything else that's been coming out hasn't been cute for me. Over here are my makeup brushes that I've been meaning to clean for like the last week, but I just haven't gotten around to it. Then I had this little LED love thing. I don't know where else to put it. That's basically why it lives here. Some cleaning products. I wish they would bring this one back, to be honest. This little pot, my sister-in-law gave it to me. Or I guess a cauldron. The other side has like a Halloween face on it, or it says like cauldron or something. I don't know. I turn it around because I hate things that have words. Yeah, trick or treat. I hate that. So I turned it around so I don't have to see it. I have a Christmas one, and then my year-round one. Then my makeup wipes. My cleaning tool. That's gross. Don't look at it. And then over here on the side, I just moved this back over here. I love this soap container. I changed it out with whatever this flavor was, Desert Pear, because I love this container more. It fits the aesthetic way more than this does, so I just poured what was left in this into here because this was empty. This lotion's pretty good, smells great, get it at Epcot. Another one of the potion bottles. This Mermaid Witch, I love her so much. It's kind of like me-core, but not really, because I'm not really into mermaids. But I'm into the sea things, and my husband loves fish, so I thought it was like really cute to add this to our bathroom. And then cotton rounds that I never use, but they're back there anyways. Over here we have our Jack and Sally. A friend got this for us back in like 2019, 2018. They're Haunted Mansion themed, and like, I don't know. I don't want to get rid of them because it was very, very nice of him to get them for us. I'm not really a Disney fan, and I'm not the biggest like Nightmare Before Christmas fan, but I just thought it was really sweet of him to get that for us. And then up here we have a bat, which I don't want to shine the lights on you, but that's the bat that's hanging from the vanity lights. I'm not sure how I feel about this. This one doesn't fit underneath the door. This one, like, it kind of hangs out, so I don't really like that. But like, I like this one over here. I like that one over there. Nothing fits. I don't want to get rid of this. So I made this one a couple years back. I just never got around to putting it out. It could do with some blocking, but like it's just too thick, and I don't remember what this yarn is called. They don't make it anymore. This is so frustrating. I'm just gonna leave it like this because honestly, we don't use a shower. Nobody uses the shower. Nobody comes and visits us, and even if they do, they probably aren't taking showers here. That one's fine where it is. This one feels really nice on my feet when I'm washing my hands, so we're gonna keep it here. This is fine. I accidentally found out that you can see your like to dislike ratio, and I hate that. I wish I didn't know that because now I'm gonna be self-conscious about it. Yeah. But that's the thing. We're taking a break. Well, actually, I'm done cleaning. We have a date to do the dishes tonight, but that's way in the future. But after I finish eating, I am going to show you all what I've been working on for my now September drop because I can't do the October or August because everything I planned just is falling through. So I'll show you guys after I finish eating. I just pinched the crap out of this pinky finger. I don't know if you can see it, but it hurts so bad. Like, it's pretty swollen. I think you can kind of see it. Oh, it's in so much pain. We're gonna forget that I'm in pain, but I'm gonna start with the berets that I've made. So starting with this one, I'm going to eventually iron on the little patch that goes on here. I think I only want to do one right now because like yesterday I was feeling my arm like just really not feeling good, especially like in this area because I fall asleep with my phone, which I know I shouldn't, but like it's one of those, I need sound when I sleep, and I know I'm in the minority with that, but I need something to like block out the sounds that are going on inside my head. Anyways, I kind of hold my phone up like this, and because of that, like my arm starts hurting when I crochet for too long. So I might just make one for the drop, but we'll see. Next, I have this neon pink one. I got around to using that pink yarn. I'm not going to put the patch on this one because I just want to sell some that are just plain, I guess. I might just knock off like a couple dollars, but I almost want to keep it for myself, but I literally don't have anything that matches this pink. So this is another one I made. And then I got really lucky and I found the safety cone color at one of my local Joann's. I didn't think that I'd ever see this in person. I didn't realize how visible the decreases are. They're supposed to be invisible decreases, and maybe it's because I do front loop only, but I kind of think it's cute, to be honest. But yeah, I got really lucky to find this, so I made a beret out of it, and I also bought 3 skeins of it. So I'm going to make 2 more of these probably by the end of this month. It's the 31st, so there's no way I can finish 2 today, especially since I just injured my pinky really bad. But yeah, I'm going to for sure make 2 more of these before I release everything on Etsy. And then I reworked this beret. It looks so silly doing the like little hexagon. I almost want to keep it just because it's so hard to find this yarn. I've checked literally every single day to see if this yarn is back in stock, and I like not gonna lie, I'm on the Joann subreddit, so like I read everybody's comments and all that, and like whenever new subjects come up, and one of the most recent subjects I saw or posts that I saw was somebody complaining about how their Joann that they work at hasn't had Velcro in months, but they got 87 yards of this like neon farm fabric. And it's not even like cotton fabric. It's literally fleece. And they're from Arizona, which I know Arizona does get cold at night. And so like in fall, they actually get some fall weather. However, we in Florida are also in the same boat that we get a lot of fleece fabric. We have like 3 days of cold weather down here. And like I get from the business aspect, that's what sells the most because it's easy. You just cut a couple yards and then call it a blanket and it's a day. But like, what about us crafters? We need stuff to craft our stuff. And that's like one of the reasons why, like, okay, I was telling my husband this the other night and I was like, so one of the reasons why so many people like become so crafty and DIY is because of a lack of like funds to pay for something expensive, like expensive fabrics, or like lack of stuff to have. So like in the goth culture, it's very popular for us to go thrifting and then like not look for Killstar or Dolls Kill because both of those companies are bad, and we shouldn't buy fast fashion goth fashion because that's not the essence of goth. We just find black clothes and then we just layer. That's just how DIY fashion is. Same with alternative fashion, same with punk fashion. Like that's what the fashion style is. It's just being different. That being said, I think that's one of the biggest reasons why I've been doing like this fabric hunting through tablecloths and shower curtains because it's just so darn hard to find cute fabrics. Like some of the Halloween fabrics that came out this year were kind of cute. I'm very, very grateful that they started putting out purple fabrics instead of just orange fabric. Because like orange is like, for me, although I love Halloween, orange is specifically a Halloween color for me. I'm not gonna wear orange outside of Halloween except for like Half-Halloween, maybe not even Spring-Halloween. I'm just gonna go more pastel goth. There's so many of us in the like alternative community that want spooky fabrics that don't have pumpkins all over it. So please give us something that's like worth something. And then on top of that, I've seen and noticed that they've been doing a lot of AI art on these fabrics, so it's a little bit disheartening, to be honest. So anyways, long tangent. We're gonna move on to the bandanas. I would not say that I'm done making bandanas just because it's one of those, like, I just turn my brain off and it's done. I could bring it with me to the parks and just like crochet while I'm waiting for a ride or while I'm eating, all that kind of stuff. I use it when I'm on the phone with my husband. So I don't want to say that I'm done, but there are some that I'm like done with making that many of. So starting off with this electric slime bandana, I made 2 of these out of that yarn because I had enough for 2 bandanas. This is the first one I made, and I love that the black is in this one. It's just so pretty, but I wish that there was more of the like the lime green, because like it kind of just looks like hunting gear. Well, maybe not, because like it's a really bright green, but I don't know, it kind of looks more like forest. That's not the right description, but whatever. And then I have this plain, well, it's not plain, it has more of that lime green in it. It doesn't have the black in it, so it's just one of those luck of the draw things, I guess. I'm going to separately picture them on my Etsy, and we'll see how that goes. This is one of 2. I still have, well, actually probably one of 6, because I think I have enough for 6 bandanas. I'll get around to them eventually. I made this one a little bit too big, but I still really like how it came out. It's very cute. I say that about a lot of things. I do have to block all these, which I plan on blocking them before I fold them and put them in the container that pinched my pinky. But yeah, this one, I really like how the gray kind of fades out into the orange, and it kind of started getting into the gray down here, but not so much. And then I made 2 of these, the lesbian ones. I don't know, like, I'm gonna ask my best friend if she wants one of these bandanas before I put it on my shop. I don't even know if I want to put it on my shop this time around. Like, I don't know if I should just wait until Pride Month or what. Like, I don't know. I missed the mark. I absolutely missed the mark because I'm so bad at dates. But they don't really, I don't like the way that the colors come out, because like they kind of do a little bit of this and then a little bit of that and then a little bit, like, so it goes white, then orange, and then white again, and then orange. And I wish it would just go straight into the next color, and whatever. It is what it is. This is what this one came out like, and this one is what this one came out like. I think I like this one better. I have 3 of these. I probably could make more. So for the edgings, I used the picket stitch, but this came out pretty cute. There's 3 of these ones. Then I have, oh god, I have 3 of the orange ones, which, so I know I remember talking about this orange being like such a burnt-ish orange. It's just not the orange that I was wanting. I want more like a neon orange. It's alright. Like, when I don't have it next to another orange, like this orange right here, it doesn't look too bad, so it's fine. Whatever. Got 3 of those. And then last, I got 3 of these green ones, which is also another one of those. I wish I had more of a lime green one, but that's all right. It's doing the job. If it's not right next to a lime green one, like a true lime green, then it's fine. By the way, going back to the living yarns, I love the texture of it. It's just so soft, and it's not like, I don't know how to explain it. It's not like the other acrylic yarns I have. I don't know what the actual, I think this is anti-pilling. Maybe that's why it doesn't like have that weird texture on it. Not the other textures are weird. The rave texture is really weird. This one, it just feels like it's like smooth in your hand. So I really enjoy this yarn. I will be making more of these, but in like the Ace yarn and the Bi yarn. I'll just get to them eventually. Still working on like working up the current stock, I guess. Oh, going back to like the berets, I'm working on another one of these. I've only got the first 3 rounds, but I'll get around to it. I think I started working on this last night. I don't remember. It's one of those that I have to be by myself because I have to do a lot of counting. So I probably will finish this tonight, and then I'll probably iron on this cat on there, and then for the other beret I'll end up doing the little ghost. Next up I have this scrunchie. I think I want to sell it for 10 yards, $10 just because of the amount of yarn I use, and it's blanket yarn and how big it is. It's just one of those, like, I don't know, it's kind of like a cuff. It's multi-purpose. I want to make a clown outfit, and I think this would be so cute as like the sleeves or like the cuff or whatever, like even on your legs. I think my legs are a little bit too big, so probably not on my legs, but I think this is just such a cute little thing. I made a video out of it. It wasn't like a tutorial. I think I talked about it a little bit last week. It was just like a pattern, so I posted it. It's in my crochet playlist because I started making playlists on here just for my shorts, for my vlogs. I'm too lazy. There's no way. I talk too much to know what playlist to put them in, to be honest. Next up we have these stars. I've talked about them before. I have a couple more yarns that I want to use for these stars. I'm probably going to do some white with this one as well. I have 5 of them. I don't remember. I have 2 of them right here. The other ones, they're somewhere in the house. Probably in those little containers. If not, I have a couple like in the works. You know what? I think I was doing 3 of each, just because I don't want to overwork myself, to be honest, and I'm just lazy. Even though this is like a really easy pattern, whatever, it's one of those things. Then I have these little candy corns. They're not really little, they're kind of big. I feel like I'm gonna sell these for $10 as well, just because they're like little squishy stress balls and they're safe. I'd say they don't have the eyeballs on them, so I think they're safe for like if you're a biter, I guess, if you have a child that likes to chew on things, if you have a dog that likes to chew on things, they can't choke on the eyeballs. And it's like more like a stress ball. Honestly, it's kind of like a nice little squishy thing to have around. I thought that maybe I could make them weighted because it'd be like nice for like if you're doing pattern cutouts, but I also realized how expensive pellets are, so maybe in the future I will be making like weighted crochet items, but for now this is what it is. And then I got these little guys. So like the thing is with having an Etsy shop, they take out a lot of your funds. I plan on Etsy selling these for $10. Like most of the stuff I'm overpricing on Etsy, which like I hate to say it that way, but like it's because like I'm not gonna make any money off of it if I don't price it a little bit higher. And I'm basically just like, because I don't know if you guys played Neopets, but in Neopets they used to have shop owners who would put stuff in their shop but price them at $9.99 so that nobody would buy it. And that's kind of sort of what I'm doing, but not really. Like it's more of a if somebody wants it they'll pay for it kind of deal. I want to sell it at pop-up shops and at markets and all that jazz whenever I get around to it. This guy, I'm waiting on clips because this kind of looks silly this way. I bought some 1.6 meter, I don't know, the meter is huge, that's too much, maybe centimeter, I don't know. I'm American, I can't do all those countings. I bought smaller little clips so that it wouldn't jut out as much. I mean, even though it does, it's not, I don't know. But yeah, I'm waiting on those to come in. And also, going back to the scrunchie, I'm waiting on more of those scrunchies to come in. This is the size I want. I don't have any of the smaller ones around here, but the small ones just won't do for what I want to do with the scrunchies. So waiting on that. But on Etsy, these are going to be $10, even though if you were ever to see me at a market, I think I'd price them at $8. Last but not least, I don't think I'm gonna put these on the market. Well, I'm definitely not putting it on Etsy. Maybe if I make it to a market this fall, I'll put them out. But I think this might be something I might do for like HHN giveaways, if somebody comes up to me, or if anybody like I think is very cute, love their outfit. I have these little guys. This one glows in the dark. I was talking about the DIY glow yarn last week. He glows in the dark. He's a little chunky, so I might use like a smaller hook to make more of him, but also I think he's kind of cute this way. He's a little big. And then I have this guy, very, very cute, very small. It's the same pattern I used for the big one, but this one is more like a choking hazard. So I think this might be the way I go with giving away. These ones are a little bit, I don't know. We'll see. These are like extracurricular. This is like if I finish up all I want to do for my shop update. But yeah, these are cute little guys. Ugh, that looks pretty rough. I can like, you can see it. It's purple. It feels so bad. Like I like put my hand against it and like I can feel it, but like it feels like weird, like all the nerves are gone from it. I've had that issue with my knee for the longest time, but it hurts. Anyways, I don't really have much to talk about this week. HHN released all of their updates for Orlando, at least. They have like pseudo updated their Blumhouse thing. We're going there tomorrow. We'll probably be filming the new merch that's coming out, because like they just announced today the Harry Potter area, dark arts area of Epic Universe, and then there was also like some kind of, not leak, but somebody was talking about like there was in the corner of some kind of picture with Lil Boo. If I find out, I'll put it right here. It said 8/1/2024, so we're thinking that's a merch drop. So we'll be going there tomorrow. If there's any merch, you'll see a video on it. Well, before this video comes out, but it will be, I'm going to make a playlist for all my HHN stuff. I need to, because I do go to HHN quite a bit. I don't want to just put it in the travel stuff. So, oh, actually, maybe I'll just put it in travel. I'll just put it in my travel playlist, because I don't travel that often. Oh, like, it's so weird this year, because, like, there's not as many people, there's not as many people interested in it this year, which is great for me, but that means, like, there's not as many new conversations. There's a lot less, oh, this is my first time going, what should I expect conversations. Was like, honestly, I don't mind those conversations, because it just means that somebody else new is in the community. Love that. It's always a growing community. But like, also, you kind of get tired of people not using the search function. So like, I get when people get upset, but like, honestly, it's the internet. It's not that serious. Yeah, as I said, there's not really much news. I've been trying to keep up to date with all the HHN stuff. I did watch the Midsummer panel for Hollywood, and it really sucks that it's just for Hollywood. I don't know why we don't get like a Midsummer panel out here. Like, I know that we really don't have any events out here to like drop all these announcements. I don't know. I feel like we're the ones that make the money, and we don't get as much love. And like the Blumhouse, like, okay, so going back to the whole entire drops and leaks and all that, I don't think it was on purpose that, no, yeah, I don't think it was on accident that these leaks happened. Because like Universal's always been kind of shady with that. They've always been like, so like the whole entire Epic Universe thing, the whole entire Velocicoaster thing, the whole churro stand thing, that's always been like leaked. We always have somebody like Stella, she's really good about finding all these like keywords and like all these copyrighted things. So like, it's never a secret. So I just don't buy that it was completely a leak. The Blumhouse thing, faux pas, where the BH was shown, I don't know how it went through like 5 people, because I know it wasn't just one person putting that Blumhouse, like whatever it's called, that prop up by themselves. There's no way one person didn't say, hey, shouldn't we cover that? So anywho's, there's still kind of an announcement for that, because they said stay tuned for more, which maybe they did announce and I just haven't checked in on it. But yeah. Oh, going back to the Midsummer screen, it was Really, really cute. I love how John Murdy gave the tickets, the backstage tickets, to a young child who is behind the scenes of a home haunt. Love that. Love that he said that they're the future, which is very true, because we should be passing the torch. We shouldn't be gatekeeping this culture. So yeah, I gotta stop talking. I'm talking too fast. I'm talking and stumbling and stuttering and being annoying. So I gotta go. Bye.